Let's get ready to rumble! He's taken another one, and Howard Foster has stopped it! Wow!
Yes, what's going on, people? Happy Tuesday. Raps on TV live back in effect. What's going on? Here with my man Sam. How you doing, bro?
All good, bro. All blessed. All
Good,
blessed.
good, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, good weekend of the old boxing. Kid Galahad. Kid Galahad. Not Kid Galahad. Kid Galahad. Yeah, man, it's good. Good week. Do you know what? I was all happy to see Dylan White and that fucking hat, bro.
But that hat was trending for real, man.
No,
the worst thing was, you know what? When I first switched went into the zone, he was speaking and I was looking, and I couldn't hear. Like, as I didn't have the volume up, and I was thinking, who is that?
It's the way the hat was just all over his eye.
Proper goon. I was like, oh, okay. And the thing is, it's funny, you know what? Because obviously, if you've met Dylan, when I say he's not even small, that's obvious. But like, I think he's also bigger than you might expect. Like, he's very wide frame. He's tall. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I was laughing. I was like, right, he's keeping it gangster today.
For real. Apparently, he's repping Matchroom, man. Proper fanboy.
Yeah, but a free t-shirt, huh?
Yeah, the hoodies and whatnot.
I'm telling you, but no, I mean, we're going to obviously get into that card. So for the guys, anybody tuning in, future, past, present, please remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, keep tuned in. Obviously, we're trying to grow this fan base and keep talking about this sport. So this week, we're definitely going to touch on the Galahad performance, now IBF title holder. So yeah, what that means for him. And obviously, they're going to preview the Buatsi card. Buatsi taking on Bolotniks, which I would say most people would agree with me if I said that, you know, it's his first proper test that we wanted to see. Especially when you think back, you know, the Olympics has just finished not too long ago, and you think back, you know, and I know Hearn said it in an interview, but it is true, you know, these guys were 5 years ago making noise, and, you know, arguably, like, yeah, it'd be interesting to see, you know, where they move, where they go. So, yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing him fight. And then obviously a bit of controversy, but bro, from your point of view, anything you wanted to touch on?
Yeah, no, just looking forward to seeing the King Buatsi, JB, just business, do the business. Yeah. I really want to see how he is under Virgil. I know he fought before, but I just want to see how he is now, and this is a big test for him to just kind of see everything. So, yeah, man, looking forward to seeing how he is. But besides that, yeah, man, there's a lot of good fights going to be brewing up. Obviously, the Fowler, Smith Fowler, potentially Amir Khan, Kelbrook. Finally, that happens.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, I guess you watched. I seen a brief highlights of the video where Hearn's been interviewed and Khan steps in, and then this is an IFL. Brooke steps in, and then yeah, they're talking about the Khan fight, and you know what? It's mad. I was watching it, and I've got to be honest, I was kind of like, yeah, that fight came on. I'm still gonna watch that fight. I'm still probably gonna. You're probably gonna do a pay-per-view on it, and you're still gonna watch that fight because, like, the build-up. I think we missed entertainment, and maybe I'm still reveling in last week's versus. Shout out to the people that watched Locks versus Dipset. Like, you know, I'm still talking about entertainment levels. Like, I love that, man. I can't lie to you. I love press conferences where people are just going at it. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. What's your thoughts? Yes, I see Zayn.
No, it's going to be good. Yeah. It's going to be good. Big up, Zayn. But, yeah, big up my bro, Zayn. But, yeah, bro. Like, looking forward to getting in there. I really want to see. Do you know what? I low-key just want Amir Khan to silence Kel. Because Kel's been after that fight for years, bro. Like, low-key been a bit jealous of Khan's career paths and whatnot. But it's just like, I just want to see Khan have that one last time. I don't want to see no Conor Ben versus Amir Khan. I ain't trying to see that.
Yeah. The thing is, and the worst thing, I feel like, because you're right, you know, I think with Conor Ben and Brooke, Amir Khan, get my names done. Amir Khan and Brooke, I feel like, yeah, there's no expectation. It's just a fight. It's just a scrap. We know they don't like each other. It's not about world titles. I mean, obviously they want as much money, but it shouldn't even be about pay-per-view, all of that stuff. If they can agree, it's just a scrap that we want to see. Whereas like Khan fighting Conor Ben, obviously Ben's on the trajectory, he's moving upwards, and Khan, is he going to use that as maybe to try and go up, build another name for himself, kind of thing?
I'd rather see Brooke Ben. To be fair, I'd rather see them two men have it than
the thing is, I'll be honest, bro, if Brooks going domestic level, I'd rather see him go up to 154 pounds, bro. I'd rather see him move up, and then there's some really good fights. Do you know what I mean?
Like Shiraz and the man.
Shiraz, Cheeseman. I mean, even the guy Cheeseman, we're going to talk about that, but the guy Cheeseman facing, I think it's Williamson or something. Well, this guy, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about him, but you know what I mean? Could be interesting. So, yeah, I would rather see that. I do get your point, though. Yes, trust me. It's got Zane saying, big up Simon Kojo, big yourself up. Bro. Yes, the boxing banks ladies in the house. What's going on, girls?
Yo.
Hitting that fire emoji, love, respect, keep doing your thing. Yeah, you know what, Sham, I did see your message anyway. You know what it's like. But yeah, I saw your message, and yeah, that was a bit mad, the screenshot. So yeah, you feel free if you want to put it in the chat, like yeah, and talk about it. But they had a good interview. They got some good interviews, so keep checking them out. Comrade Boxing is in the building. What's going on, bro? Well, I'm presuming, but yeah, what's going on, bro? Zane is saying Troy Williamson versus Hamza Shiraz. Boy, I mean, yeah.
I want Shiraz to fight Cheeseman. I want him to smoke all them guys out.
Thing is, yeah, I think he's gonna get matched even more smartly now, but because don't forget he's moved out to the States. So I mean, we don't want to digress too much, but yeah, I definitely think Shiraz, Hamza Shiraz is. We just look at fighters that are smart and that are, want to be students of the game. I think that move to the US, yeah, bro. I just think more fighters should be doing it, and I think it's a good level because he's going to learn the game. And for Cheeseman, as much as he's an entertaining fighter and he brings it, he just wants to stand in the telephone box.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, bro? So I think so that's the main one. But yeah, let's move on to last weekend's fight. Man like Kid Galahad got that win against Jazza Dickens. I mean, I think we both said it. I think I definitely said. I know I said it. For me, that had to be the way forward. Sorry, yeah, that had to be the way for Galahad. I couldn't see how he's gonna, if he wants to be go for the big fights, get that big payday. I can't see how he goes a decision with Dickens and allows himself to maybe get robbed or any controversial decision. So yeah, I felt he did what he needed to. I mean, look, the evidence is on his shorts. Those of you that may not have seen the fight, those shirts did start white. And yeah, subsequently, I think he put a beating on him. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you on that. I just think he needs to be doing a bit better if he wants to get those big, high paying, demanding fights. But look, he did what he needed to do. He's got the belt wrapped around his waist. He's winning. He's world level. So push off and see what goes on from there. But yeah, no, it was a bit of a meh week for the Zola we anticipated. But the only thing I would say that was a cracker was obviously Babbage Pope proposing to his wife, his girlfriend. That was really good. Really good PR stunt as well. I'm just really happy for Dylan White.
And getting inspiration. Yeah, is that what you're telling him?
No. It's good publicity, but he got good publicity. Really good. Off the back of a good performance. Babbage is quite small. Quite not big heavyweight. So I'm saying, and he can bang.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. So I like Babbage. I think he's a good fighter. He's entertaining. But I just wonder whether really heavyweight's going to be where it's at, bro. Because the guy he fought, whilst he was big, that's typically what's going to happen at the heavyweights division. And then when you're talking to elite guys, they're going to maybe potentially be a bit more leaner. And I just really wonder, is he going to put dents in anybody of serious notes? And I think whereas the cruiserweight division, he might cause some surprises, because what I really liked about him on Saturday was his endurance levels, to be fair. Now, the odd time Bennett landed a shot, it didn't really stop him, but it kept him honest. But Babbage was just putting it on him, the amount of punches, I mean, and rightly so, the corner stopped it, because I was thinking, listen, this guy's taking too much of a pummeling But I do like him. He's entertaining. I think he's got a good character. When I say character, like his personality, and I just think cruiserweight should be where should be his focus. Could you see him doing anything to Joe Joyce, bro?
Oh, fuck no.
You know what I mean?
Even the bar, all them, man, I don't know. No. I think he's either going to enjoy the reign at heavyweight, he's going to use his loss or defeats at heavyweight to kind of say, yeah, do you know what? This is a bit overreach for me. Let me go to that catchweight, or he can go to that catchweight size, or that, what's it? Is it super cruiser or super middle?
The bridgerweight. Yeah, that's a good point.
Bridgerweight. Yeah, bridgerweight. You could go down to bridgerweight.
That's actually an interesting point. If that, I don't know what the situation is with that, but that's actually a good point. The bridgerweight division might be one for him to really consider. Just quickly going into the chat. Got Comrade Boxing saying upcoming boxing weekend will be sick. Yes, bro. Which fight you're looking forward to? Where do you see the easy wins, difficult wins, even maybe an upset? Alex Black is in the building. What's going on? He says, I reckon Bolotniks might come out fast, as Buatsi seems to be slower early on. Bolotniks has really tight defense, so I reckon this goes the distance. I mean, good call on Bolotniks. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. I ain't gonna lie, I still think Buatsi gets the job done and kind of moves his career in this direction we want it to go. But yeah, Bolotniks is not a joke. He's no mug. I think he's upset quite a few fighters as well. So good analysis there. Karma Serene in the building. Super Cruiser is exactly what it is. But you're referring to the bridgerweight, exactly.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know. Give us your thoughts. What do you guys think about Babbage? You think heavyweight? Can you really see, who do you see him really beating? If we're talking about not even just the top five, the fringe guys. Like technically Dubois is on the fringes. I mean, even there's a guy that is announced on the Fowler card, a guy called Solomon Day, because I think he's a good fighter. Do we really see him doing anything against him? Babbage, Chisora, we know that's never going to happen, but could Babbage even beat Chisora?
Nah, never. Look, people would argue and say the two times Dillian fought Derek, he won the first one and he was winning the second fight until he got knocked out. So, I wouldn't be saying that Babbage is going to be able to get the better of Del Boy.
Yeah.
But who knows? They wouldn't be interested in that fight unless it's a big money fight anyway. But no, man, that was interesting. That was good to see Babbage do his thing. Also, Fabio Wardley. Wow.
Snap, Rav, yeah, bro. That's again. I mean, we know. I'm going to come to your point in a minute, but that's a good point, bro. And it's a shame they're kind of coming through the same branch, right? They're all coming through Dillian White, because that would be a good fight. And you hit the net. I want to talk about that fight. Do you think the stoppage was the right stoppage, or?
Yeah, 100. He was going to get battered, bro. Like Dave Allen battered him. I'm not saying not any disrespect to Dave Allen, but like, look, he got some serious damage from that big knockout. So he built himself back up from Gibraltar. But I just think Wardley's just deadly, man. The thing is, the guy's in shape. He's fit, man. Like, if you watch him on Instagram, if you see him on Instagram, see how he trains. He's fit, man. He does like that Joshua type training. Like, he's real good lean machine, man. He came from a white collar background. Even watching his white collar fights, bro, nuts.
Yeah, all right. You might have to start putting some of those up on the Insta, then, bro. So you can share that knowledge. But now, do that, bro. So, because I like him, I'm a fan of his. Especially after the Molina, that was one I wanted to see how we would deal with that, and I think that showed for me that he's levels. We're not talking world level, obviously, but I think he is.
You can get in them.
Well, I think he can. I think he can hack it on the European level, and I think again it's the management, right? I think if they match him up with the right types of fighters, different type of style, someone that's tall, someone that's even heavy set, so that he has to learn how to push the guys off him. Because, like you said, he is quite lean. So when you look at him, he's not like Joshua, kind of like. I know he's a prototype, but like even a Charles Martin, do you know what I mean? His frame isn't like dense and wide, so. Yeah,
exactly.
I thought he had a good win though. Yes, Comrade Boxing talking about Virgil Ortiz against the Mean Machine. Yep, forgot to even mention that. It's coming up this weekend, people. So where is that being shown? Because technically, what is that? Is that Top Rank or Golden Boy? So yeah, I need to take a look at that. Anybody in the chat that knows where we can watch that in the UK, please put that in the chat. Karma Saray saying, I don't think he has what it takes to compete at world level, but I think he has Chizora's replacement when he retires. Yeah, fair. Yeah. Fair point. Comrade Boxing is also saying Babic won't beat any heavyweight in the top 30. Oh, that's a bit hard.
Top 30? I think top 15. Top 15.
Do you know what? I'm gonna have to find out. The guy that this guy Solomon Dakers, he's fighting this guy that more or less beat David Adelaide. I need to find out because that's
David Adelaide is a big guy.
I think the guy's name is Solosky. Yeah, I think that's his name. But yeah, the guy he's fighting, I'm telling you, yeah, I don't even think Babic could beat him. So let's see. But yeah, Babic, no, I feel you on that. Alex Black is saying best heavyweight Babic could beat, I think, is David Price. Maybe that actually could be a good call, even though Price is 6'8" with ridiculous power.
Is he still fighting?
His confidence will get caught right early. Thing is with Price, bro, I feel like Herm will always bring him in. So David Price, so David Price, that's a good shout, Alex Black, because again, what does that do for Babic? You're talking about his reputation. They will always be able to say, "Oh, look at his resume." You know, he beat David Price. Like we know, it probably doesn't mean much, but it still holds a little bit of weight. So yeah, that's a good shout. Comrade Boxing, yeah, David Price, who hurt Povetkin badly, never, yeah. But I think if they can make that fight happen, though, Comrade, I would like to see it. And I think it's a good test for Babic. Dave Allen versus Babic first. Is Dave Allen coming back? I don't know.
No, Babic doesn't need a Dave Allen, man. He doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, it does good TV though. Where do you know what I mean? Like, my worry for Dave Allen is the inactivity. How long has he been out now? It feels like.
Yeah, but he's more coach. He's not serious, man. I think he's just not. I don't. With all respect, I don't really like speaking about him that much. To be fair, I think he's done. Just leave him in the past. You pick Prices to win, but he could bowl. Yeah, fair play. But Price has got a big bang. But if Babic does beat David Price, he's got big hands, and I think if you're able to stop someone like David Price, I think the comment about being able to beat anyone in top 30 is very, very harsh. I think it's ridiculous. I think he could, if picked well, he could beat people in top 15.
Yeah, that's also a stretch, bro. I'm probably in that 15 to 25. Alex might say, he said, I picked Price to win, but he could be doing very well. Sorry, Dave Allen is shot to bits. His chin's gone now. Bro, do you take the next one?
Ortiz versus Kavaleukos. Kavaleukos is going to be on the zone. Yes.
Respect for that. Respect for that comment, Rain. Yeah, but Ortiz, I mean, again, I'm going to speak on that division. Good fight. We know he's one of the more or less. Let's be honest, one of the hotter prospects that are being touted. Last weekend, though, on the PBC card, there was Stalionis versus Collazo. Fortunately, that ended in a no decision due to a headbutt thing around the third round. So obviously, it was called a no decision. But Stalionis, a lot of people are hot on him. There was big talks that they were going to even make him maybe face someone like Jaron Ennis next. So yeah, I'll be disappointed with that because he's not able to secure that victory and move on and progress. But definitely someone to look out for, just like Ortiz. So that welterweight division is nuts. And when I think of those guys, bro, I just think for as much I rate and respect Conor Ben, I just think how much can he hang with those guys? Like that's the question for me with him.
No, he's getting picked very well, cherry picked fights, man. Like I want Marky to fight him. Really, I think that would be a good fight. I think that's a good bums on seats, big money fight for both guys. Like I think Marku has Conor Ben's number because Conor Ben tries to compete with aggressiveness, but I think Marku is way more ferocious than Conor Ben personally. I think Conor Ben's developed better skills over time, but I feel like Marku's got Conor Ben's number and Zinni's head rent free, and I feel he's gonna be able to get the better of him psychologically in the games and gonna lead Conor Ben into scrapping.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, look, say it with your chest, bro. No, there's
Yeah,
no point being in the hot seat if you don't want to say it with your chest. So, uh,
yeah. No, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm a Conor Ben fan, but I just think Marku's just. I don't know. I still think Conor likes to want to try and prove himself by scrapping, and instead of boxing smart, he'll try and get caught up in that, and that's Marku's game.
mm. Now let's see. I think, like I'm sure which you know. I think the challenge is they're gonna have to need Marku to really step up opponents for Ben to even look at him now. I feel like Connor's kind of looking at it like,
If
especially
Marku, yeah, if Marku beats Avanesian,
yeah, yeah.
get
I
on.
think that's the difference. But it might even be more reason for them to stay away because but for real, bro, no one's giving Avanesian a looking. No one's giving Avanesian a looking. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to. So I missed that. Zane, big yourself up. I know he was catching joke with us. Alex Black saying Stanionis has a good chin, so I'm waiting for him to get cracked and hurt. I'd like to see how we react to that.
Fair.
Yeah, I think we always want to see guys see how their chin holds up. I think we need to call that the Joe Joyce test because
Mate,
he's high up there at the moment. Going to Carmen, you want to take this one, bro?
Conor is definitely on matchroom path to success, similar to the Mott Mayweather is there with Tank Davis. Yeah, no, do you know what? I respect for that. I hear that, but in terms of skill set, I don't think you could compare someone like Conor to Tank purely based on the fact that Tank has been proven at amateur level, dynamite in both hands, puts on a show, knocks out all of his opponents. I think Conor's just about getting to that level where he's getting a bit of recognition, fighting good guys, putting on impressive performances. But yeah, they're on similar trajectories. Completely agree with that statement.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely a fair point because I feel like with the package that Conor Ben is bringing, he's definitely allowing the zone / matchroom to market him a lot more. He's obviously got the name, which is good, which they feel can be a bit more of a household attraction. I think you can't compare them as fighters, but I will say again with the matchmaking here is you're smart getting Vargas. If Conor Ben, like, I don't think it would happen, but imagine he got rid of Vargas quicker than a lot of the rest. Than the other guys that beat him, the Brown and the Porters. Of course, we know his age, but it still looks good on the resume. Just like the guy who was it that he just knocked out in a round, basically?
Not Granados. Not Granados.
He's Vargas. One talking about. He's Granados. He's
Vargas. Yeah.
So look, if he could do that, that's big because those are international level fighters. So yeah, Comrade Boxing is back to Bennett. He said Bennett is 201 on box rate. He gave Babic a tough fight. Top 30, you have the likes of Takam. Bro. I'll say he's even got me, but yeah, he's definitely got you because top 15, I think that's a huge stretch. And Bennett is 201. And bro, no matter what, like if Bennett just had a bit more energy, like a bit more gas in his tank and just moved around the ring, but I don't think Babic was going to stop him, bro. I don't think he was going to stop him. So
yeah, true. Takam, okay, yeah, he won't beat Takam.
But he ain't beating Takam.
Takam's tough, man.
And if it's Frank Sanchez that we're talking about, he definitely ain't beating Frank Sanchez. That's a guy that I think people.
Fair, you got me. I'll put my hands up there. Yeah. Fine.
Hold that going, yeah. Alex Black, he said David Avanesian would have beaten Ben in my opinion. Too experienced and calm for the heat Conor would try to bring. Yeah,
fair. I mean, Conor needs to stay away. I mean, it won't surprise me if that's the next fight for Conor. But I mean, you know him. He likes to be ambitious. He likes to run before he can walk. So if he's like, look, I want to get international and I want to do this, so let me take out Avanesian and then I'm the world's best or the best. You know how he talks, man. So it's like,
I've got it. All right, so I've got to say, shout out to the Zone. We already know that's probably Ade's doing as well, but shout out to the Zone for bringing on the undefeated guys to do something. I thought that was good. I think, look, for all of us that are kind of watching YouTube, consuming it, it's good to see fellow guys on that platform and also their brothers as well. So, yeah, that's a good look. It was, they were funny, bro. The Klitschko one, it got to me. So, Yeah, big up. But no, sorry to interrupt, bro. I think Davide Venetian, I don't know, bro. Big up Mr. Appy in the building.
Dan Appia. Yes, bro.
Big yourself up. Zayn saying McKinson versus Ronowski. That's your boy Zayn, yeah. After you rinsed him.
After Canelo. Canelo's his love child. Hey, Canelo, bro. I've been watching it recently since it's been off season. Bro, man's a sick golfer. What can't he do, bro? He's bro.
Where are you seeing that? What?
He did it on some international celebrity golf annual tournament in Cali.
Yeah.
Bro, he was playing with like Steph Curry and that, but he was making shots, bro. I was like, what?
Okay.
Talented.
I mean, I'm not gonna say surprised, but yeah, boy, makes sense, huh?
Yeah.
I know a lot of footballers play golf as well, so I'm not a big fan, but maybe there's something relaxing to it. So
no, it is, bro. Like I'm telling you, when I saw Canelo shoot that shot, I said, wow. Even commentators are mad. DAZN even reposted it, bro. They were like man of many talents because it was that good. But yeah.
Really? All right, yes. But yeah, no, yes, big up Zayn. Yeah, big up Addy on that. Hopefully he'll drop by. You know the calendar is going to be crazy for him. So yeah. So big up with all the work he's doing on DAZN. Yeah, just wanted to also talk about this incident that you guys may or may not have been aware about. On the same PBC card, a referee, which if you watch that fight, like it was clearly in
I watched some of it. Yeah.
Decision. And one of the judges, a lady called Gloria Martinez, if you can see the comments there, one of the comments under picture of Michelle Obama was saying, "Okay, monkey face, your time is gone, bye." And these are the kind of officials that really are in boxing. So yeah, it's very disappointing. I understand there's a lot more that happened on the night, but I'm just going to focus on that for now. I mean, bro, on one sense, you say, how did somebody like this get into a position like that to judge fights? But again, do you think it plays part of that wider question where we need to have, like, I know it's going to be tough, but some type of like global regulation around boxing, you know, and not just within promotions. I'm talking about like even the governing bodies. Like there has to be a bit of a standard because like I can't see a Premiership referee being exposed for saying that kind of. You know what I mean? Like
never, because the standards are so high, the stakes are so high, the scrutiny is so high, and obviously the consequences are. English Premier League, obviously we've got the FA. So many different governing bodies, so many different ways of doing things, so many different. I feel like boxing needs to be more united as one in terms of their approaches and what they agree with and what they don't agree with. But yeah, no, there's no place for this in boxing, especially with the amount of ethnic minority people that are in the sport and are making the sport grow. Yeah, it's just a bit disappointing to see, but yeah, again, like, you know, boxing's still got a long way to come, as long as same with football and other sports. But yeah, stuff like that is unacceptable. I think Luda Bella put a message out and was saying how ridiculous and shocked it was. But I think, you know, she needs to be made an example of, personally, and that's the only way we can really see change. If she is completely stopped and disallowed, and you know, maybe they have to do a rematch or something's overturned, or there needs to be a serious consequence like that. But yeah, what do we know? We just speak on this stuff, but we don't know the
I'm sorry, I got to interrupt you, man. Big up Alex Black in the chat. I kind of saw it in there. He said, "What do you think about Pac versus Ugas?" Anyway, now Pac Spence is off. I saw that, didn't know what you were talking about. Went to the phone and
wow.
All right. Pac, for that didn't know, Errol Spence Jr. is off, and Ugas has stepped in place to fight Pacquiao. Kind of makes, when I say sense, that's probably the wrong way, but it's a fitting because Ugas is the champion. Obviously, Manny Pacquiao was WBA, went into recess. So he's no back. Yeah, bro. I know you're probably checking like me. What do I think about that fight?
Wow.
I think Ugas is a top. I think he's a good fighter. I think he beat Porter. I felt he would have been a difficult fight for Errol Spence Jr. I kind of wanted to see Ugas. So I wanted to see Crawford even fight Ugas as a gateway. I don't know if that's you, bro, but as a gateway into trying to fight other PBC fighters. So. Yeah, I thought that was I think he's a good fighter, and I think it still makes for a great fight. Pacquiao is a legend, and I've been looking forward to him. To be fair, I was looking forward to seeing him fight Spence. So it is a shame because that's just next weekend. But what will be will be. But Pac, you guys, what do you guys think, man? What's your thoughts, bro?
Damn. Wow. Looking forward to that. It's a bit of a shock, but yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, that's boxing. Let's stick with boxing for you. Nothing's ever confirmed, especially now in the post-pandemic time.
Right, it's not COVID, bro. He's got a tear to his left eye. And again, you know what the critics are going to be like. They're going to be like, is this got anything to do with the car crash?
Yeah, man, that's crazy. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Disappointed, but yeah, it is what it is. Boxing is just crazy, man. Like I'm saying, I know obviously it's not COVID, but in terms of just expecting things to be cancelled now, we should be used to it as boxing fans now because of the pandemic and whatnot. So
yeah,
man.
So, but yeah, so Zane's saying bad decision. I know you're talking about that fight that we spoke about, Mikel versus Fox. Disgusting comments. She's married to a WB executive, apparently. Yeah, Alex Black, I did hear that as well.
Crazy.
Madness. Comrade boxing, absolutely terrible. Some things at boxing make me sick. Yeah, exactly. I think it's the game, though, right?
Exactly.
Gas. Okay, interesting, Zane. I
like cool.
Knockout. Stop. Spence not so sure about you guys. Yeah. Pac beats you guys. Okay. And then we got Karma Serene. The car crash was so long ago. His retainer wouldn't be torn still. I know not torn still, but maybe I'm just talking about maybe there was an injury there that's ruptured, that's come up still through training. And not personally me, but it's the type of thing that could get picked up. So yeah, go easy, Karma.
And that injury ain't no joke, man.
Yeah. Alex Black, he's saying I think Pac lights him up like a Christmas tree. TKO because you guys has been training for an easy opponent and now he's got a legend in front of him. Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, like, let's see. Yeah, that is a good point. But I think Pacquiao, yeah, he's definitely got a lot in him. Man. Let's see, will he be deflated? I doubt it, but will he be deflated? Because Errol Spence is a big tick in the box. But then on the other hand, he's getting confirmation that he will actually be a WBA title holder if he can win this fight, which means he's going to be able to unify. So yeah, definitely think it's going on, bro. So talk to me, man. What was on your agenda?
Not much really, man. Just trying to soak in all this boxing. I don't really want to pay too much attention to the Paul brothers. They're making waves as he fights. I think it's Tyrone Woodley. Not too sure about that, but that's a big fight. But yeah, let's focus on Fight Camp this week. Joey Cordina, Welsh Wizard's going to be active. Yes, that's a good way to finish off Fight Camp, and people should soak it in because I don't think there's going to be many others coming into play. But yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean, in your mind, I mean, you think he gets the win on Saturday?
I hope so. I think he is, and from there is go time. From there, I want to see the world title shot.
I mean, I think world title shots a bit. Are you talking next or like a bit more of a direct route?
Yeah, direct, man. I think to be fair, he's in a tough division. He's not in the easiest division, so take your time with it. But at the same time, we're in an environment where they want to see hard fights. They want to see 50-50. They don't want to see another test and another test. They want to see a proper test, not a slight test. And I think the demand to get on and be demanded is going to be even more. So, yeah, we've just got to be patient and see. But yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I think for me, Buatsi definitely needs to. I think he just needs to have an impressive win. I think if he can get that, it's really going to get him. Like, give him a bit more energy. We're going to be able to see, the work with Virgil Hunter, how that's coming along. Now they've had a bit more time working together, understanding each other's lingo. Do you know what I mean? Like the small little rhythms that maybe Virgil hadn't had the time to spot. Maybe he's able to iron little things out as well. Yeah, I think for Buatsi, I think he's going to be excited to try and put on a good performance because, again, if you beat Bolotniks in good fashion, I think people will start taking him a lot more seriously. Again, we spoke about the Olympics. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, you've got to remember as well, we've got Farouk taking on Castillo. I think that's going to be a good fight. Cash Farouk. Yeah, obviously his famed opponent won last week, McGregor. So that will be a good fight to see. And then we've got Hopi Price. He's back out there this weekend as well. So yeah, a bit of a strange one with him. I remember back in the days he was part of that next gen. It doesn't seem to have worked out for him. Obviously, clearly with a few losses, but his name's still there and thereabouts. So yeah, hopefully he can kick on from here. But yeah, it is a good opportunity. Obviously with DAZN as well. So listen, people, it's been a good amount of time. Really appreciate those that have commented today. Appreciate those that have subscribed. Appreciate those that will subscribe in the future as well. Keep liking, hating, disliking, just comment, share. Enjoy speaking boxing with you guys as always. Sam, any last words before we go?
Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe. Going to be coming at you more content, giving breakdowns. Real honest boxing fans. A couple brothers just making it out here. Yeah, that's it, man. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the comments.
No worries. Peace.